Hello. This is gonna be my update for the week on it. The past 2 weeks, in all honesty, I missed last week. I was just super tired. Um, but nothing all that much really happened. Um, Last week, nothing but work really happened. Nothing interesting. I mean, it was actually a good work week. I made a good amount of money this past week. All of it got spent, however, on things like my car insurance and my passport application and fees and all that. So, yeah, there's that. I did go to the farmer's market this past weekend, and I picked up one thing for myself that wasn't food. I was doing some shopping for a friend because she never gets the opportunity to go. So I bought some snacks for her and her girlfriend. Um, I picked up this thing. Uh, I'm not entirely sure. It seems like it's maybe like a print that has like this nice heavy glass thing on top of it, but it looks like stained glass underneath it and everything. So it's a pretty nice, pretty cool thing. Um, I bought that for myself over at the farmers market this this Saturday. The week before, I went to the farmers market and I bought this little octopus, a nice little octopus. Um, the week before this last one was also um, pretty uneventful week and just doing my normal things of work and everything. I did pick up, however, this piece. Um, yeah, this is a very unique piece. This comes from Spain, and this like cube formation is 100% natural. Like, this is not cut or anything of the sort. This is just how this comes. Um, Guy has a couple of pieces of it, and yeah, there's some that are like smaller cubes, some that are kind of like rectangular, some that have like two or three at a time. But I, something about seeing something like this in just being natural is a little mind-boggling. Seeing it like that. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. But this is something that I actually have been wanting for a little bit, and that I haven't had in my collection. Um, Speaking of my collection, I don't have any more space on the shelf that I dedicated to it. Um, I yeah, I need to figure out like a solution. I could expand to other shelves. I could try and figure out if I could do something with my desk. But they won't be there for the next 2 weeks. It's the wife's birthday this Saturday, and the week after they'll be in Garland. So that gives me a little bit of time to see if I can figure out a situation for this. But yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, as I said, this week I went and, or not this week, today I went and got the whole passport process done. Um, Took my birth certificate, my original birth certificate. Had the paperwork filled out. I went to Capital One to go get a cashier's check to pay for um, the book itself, because the book has to be paid. It can't be paid with a debit card. Um, like, that has to be paid to the state, and they don't take debit or credit cards. So I had to go to Capital One. I got a cashier's check, and I paid with that. And then I had to pay another like 50 bucks um, to the actual post office to have the whole thing done. Fee for them doing the paperwork and everything, and also taking picture, because I got my picture taken there. So yeah, for the, I should be getting my passport book here in about 4 weeks. Um, yeah, I also don't have my original birth certificate because they take it whenever you apply for a passport, but they do end up mailing it back to you. So there is that. They give me a photocopy in the time being if I need any of the information. But yeah, um, anything else interesting happened? Hung out with a couple of friends this past Saturday. You know, played some pool. My friend on 40, he got a pool table. He pool table, a little hanging little station with all the pool cues and the rack for 8 ball and 9 ball. Yeah, he also got this little light that goes above the pool table. Honestly, for $500, I think pretty solid deal. Yeah, he also refelted the pool table and everything. So yeah, it was pretty nice. Had a good time, chill. Um, yeah, that's really it. Right now I'm creating a list of jobs in the area that work with the IEC to, try and apply to one. Yeah, some that are within the area, closer than Fort Worth, because the one in Fort Worth, I mean, I could, I wouldn't have a problem with it. It's just that it would be an hour commute to and from. I would have to figure out an entire situation to be able to make it into classes and everything of the sort. So it's a very very not complicated, but it's just, it needs careful consideration. Um, but yeah, that's everything going on right now. This week I'm working Wednesday to Sunday. Now that we're down to 3 drivers, I'm working consistently Wednesday to Sunday. I open on weekends. I open on Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday I don't open anymore. I normally come in like middle of the day, mid shift, maybe a little bit after 12. But yeah, there's that. I need to go get a blood drawn tomorrow for another test. I need to contact my healthcare provider about the medication, and I need to. What else do I need to do? I have to apply to their financial assistance program. Um, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a pretty busy day. Um, yeah, and then I'm gonna be working for the rest of the week. So it's a pretty busy week, in all honesty. I had to do my passport today. I got, blood work and numbers to call tomorrow, and then I'm working for the rest of the week. So I just not really getting a whole bunch of time to kind of chill. I also got to do my laundry. I'm a little behind on laundry, so yeah, that's it's a busy week. Even on my days off is decently busy. 2 days off is kind of crazy. Um, yeah, it is definitely kind of crazy, especially with inconsistent hours too. Because my hours change kind of every now and again. Sometimes I'll be opening, sometimes I'll be closing, sometimes I'll be or I won't be closing, but sometimes I'll be opening, and then another week on the same day I'll come in at middle of the day, and it's just a whole thing. But yeah, that is everything that's gone on recently as of the past 2 weeks. Just because I forgot to do the update last week. Oh, one thing, my friend was doing some shopping for. Give me this thing, little frog. So that's also added to my collection. My collection right now is currently a penguin, a chicken, a little octopus, a sugar skull. Um, that's decorated like the Day of the Dead stuff. This one's one of my personal favorites. A little frog, My Neighbor Totoro. It's a little cute little plush right here. Love that movie. And then a little bit bigger of a Godzilla plush. And that is my collection for the time being. Actually, there's that, there's those, and then there's also this thing. I like this thing. This one's pretty nice. I have it on my desk. And also this one, which is supposed to be hanging in like your car off the rearview mirror. I couldn't figure out how to do that. In all honesty, I'd probably have to watch a video to see how it's supposed to be done, just because I couldn't figure it out. It's probably really simple, and I'm just being an idiot, but it's what it is. But yeah, that is everything. I also got this ring back. I actually just got it today. Yeah. So now I have these two rings, my bracelet, and now I got this ring back. Yeah, and I'm just trying to figure out a good layout of it. Could do something like this, maybe. I could have both this. I could have both signets on one hand. I could try something like that. Yeah, I would have to really. I would have to play around with it a little bit, see what I can get away with, see what feels kind of nice and everything. Something like that. But yeah, I have to do some playing around with that. But that is everything now. So, thank you for watching anybody that watches. Thank you for commenting anybody that comments. I do read them. I do appreciate them. And I do hope everybody did have a good past couple of weeks. Again, sorry for not doing the video last week. I was just extremely tired. But yeah, that is everything. So, until my video next week, I'll try to do it Monday. That is everything. So, till then, see you.